Hey there, this is Mackenzie Phillips from Made for 40 Fitness, where we transform everyday people into everyday warriors. I'll be sharing 3 new tips on everyday items you can use to work out at home if you don't have any equipment. And yes, you guessed it, the 3 items I've got behind me and beside me are the ones we're going to be using today. So let's go ahead and discuss each one. First, we've got the step stool. Now, there are a number of things you can actually do with a step stool, but today we'll focus on 2 different items. So first is a single leg bridge. You'll come down to the floor, lie on your back on the ground with the step stool near your feet, and you're going to bring your arms by your side. Nice. You're going to bring the stool close enough so that you can actually place your right heel on the step stool while extending the left leg out straight and towards the ceiling. From here, you're going to dig that right heel into the stool and then lift up your hips and then send the hips right back down to the floor. You can press into the floor with your palms to help, and then you'll do, let's say, about 10 reps on each side. So then you'll switch, bringing that left heel to the stool and then sending that right leg up. The exercise you can do with a step stool are actually step ups. So these are a great way to mix up your cardio and create a great burn with those legs. So you'll actually step up and pick which step you're going to come up to. You can lead with the same foot, or you can switch with each step as you go up on the step stool. Now, one thing to keep in mind, make sure that your step stool is nice and steady. There's no wobbling going on, so make sure you stay safe during your steps. Then the second item are buckets. So using buckets, they're a great option as they come with a handle and they can be filled with as much water, sand, or driveway pebbles as you want, so the weight load can easily be adjusted to your desired level. You can use a bucket for step-ups or for squats. And if you're outside, you can take your bucket for carry like we do in Spartan obstacle course races. So if you're going to carry or hold the bucket for step-ups, you can hold it like a bear hold right here. You gotta be careful to not step too far forward. If you want to use 2 buckets, you can hold both buckets on either side, then you can actually see where you're stepping, which is always great. And you can do your step-ups that way. For the carries, all I would do is carry them like a bear, hold right here, making sure you have it high up enough to maintain it. If you've got a lid that will actually stay on, that's an option where you can actually take the bucket over the shoulder and carry it that way. So a couple options there with buckets. Now, last but not least, a towel is a great tool you already have in your home. And there's so many things you can do with the towel, but today we'll focus on using it to stretch your hamstrings. So after all of those step-ups and the other hamstring exercises you've been doing with your step stool and carrying your bucket for a number of rounds, you want to stretch those hamstrings out. So you'll come to the floor and to your back, just like this. You can use a hand towel or one that's a little bit longer. I would send your leg up into the air as you bring the towel kind of in the middle of the foot, and then you can take the other leg nice and long and then stretch that leg as straight as possible. Now, if you need to bend it, bend that knee, of course, by all means, go ahead and do that. And you can bring and bend those elbows, shoulders away from the ears. And then if little by little, you can practice pressing the heel up to the sky to get that maximal stretch. And then you switch sides. Nice. I hope our suggestions for this week were really helpful. Please stay connected with us by following us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube for more training and wellness expertise. In the meantime, and as always, stay absolutely amazing.